Hi guys, I hope you can hear me. Sorry, my hawk is flying above me. It's the third time today, and I made a video earlier today, which I have not posted yet, and today is Saturday, April the 27th, I believe. So I may be posting this later than the other video, but I made a post or a video earlier today about seeing signs around the world that direct us where to go and what to do with our lives. And like 30 minutes ago, this guy pulled into our driveway, and I thought he spoke to my husband, and I was like, oh wow, this guy saw my husband cutting our neighbor's yard and probably is in search of somebody to, do some yard work. And all of a sudden I looked back out, and I noticed that they were both praying together. And I was like, oh gosh, I don't know if Joe's gonna like that. But I just thought, like, wow, this is great. There's nothing wrong with that. And my husband came in and was telling me what happened. I was like, well, all he wanted to do was offer you some love. And he goes, yeah, I guess so. But then I went and I took my shower, and I was hit with I was overcome with a lot of emotions. And this was my sign that I had to do something about it. There is one particular thing in my life that I just have not, let go of. I noticed that earlier today, before any of this even happened, that my mother-in-law, she suffers from Alzheimer's and bipolar depression on top of that. When I met my husband, she was really rude, crude, and it got worse as I married him and moved in. And I really took it personally as a personal attack on who I was. And then she began getting sick. Her meanness just grew and grew. And by the time that we were aware that she had Alzheimer's, I believe it was 10 years had gone by. So for 10 years, I was dealing with my physical chronic pain and all of the emotional stress that brought to me. I had the added burden of my sick child. I had a marriage that was falling apart, and a mother-in-law who I felt just hated me. And this is what I talk about, that we are so taught, because of everybody, what we see before us all the time, to struggle, to see what we are going through as a personal attack on us. And I have noticed, now that I am becoming my true self, my higher self, my Christ-like self, I know what I should be doing to be my best self. And I talk this over with my mom, that it's still so hard to be the best person when it comes to my mother-in-law. All of the accidents that I have to clean up. I get so aggravated and so upset that she is this way, and I take it as an attack still because, you know, what happens? Our minds, we call the pain of what happened before. And today I realized she had an accident again, and I felt that anger inside, and I knew I needed to do something about it because it's not her fault. And when this man left here, my husband came and talked to me about it. You know, I told my husband he's just offering you some love. But I saw it. I noticed it. And God was telling me, I have unfinished business. And I know. I have known for a year that I have been doing this and practicing my spiritual growth. I have not completed I am sorry, I forgive you, I thank you, please forgive me, and I love you. I have not done that with her. I have given a letter to my husband. I have sent one to my son, my sister, my father, and none of these were meant to be given to anybody. When I first began, I was just doing it for my own benefit. But as I completed all of those, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you letters, I realized that if I really wanted my life to change and be my best self and heal, that I would risk everything that I had and give that to them. It worked out beautiful with my husband, which I didn't expect, but I was prepared. I was strong enough to take whatever came my way. And now this is what I have to do with my mother-in-law. It's and she won't remember. Her spirit will know. It will be imprinted into her mind and into her heart. Without her even knowing, though, because that is still the beauty of what God has given to us. That if I do this, I don't just receive a blessing. I give it to someone else. Everything in life happens to teach us something. However you see it is how your life will be. My old self would have seen that man out here as a personal attack on him, thinking that we weren't good, or that we had problems, or who does he think he is coming into our yard and praying for us? Why does he think he's better? He doesn't. Maybe he's been down in the dumps and has been saved, and he knows that when he offers pure love to someone else, he receives it. And it's right. When you do things out of pure love, because it's the right thing to do, you get the greatest gift back. Complete freedom and everything else that comes along with it. So tonight I am going to be writing her letter. And I'm going to give it to her to read tomorrow. And I'm going to tell my husband what I've done, because we both have lots of work to do. And this is just one way for us both to heal and to offer love to everyone around us.